Hey y'all, it's Evelyn here. Welcome back to my page. I know y'all see the red lips and the red tongue. I was eating some Rita's water ice, and cherry is my favorite flavor. So I said I want to do a video, and I'm going to do it anyway. Red lips, red tongue, and all. So, if you are new here, welcome to my page. My name is Evelyn. I am not your average therapist, and I'm a licensed social worker here to help you along your healing journey. If you're not new to the page, welcome back. I wanted to do a video on self-awareness. So I hope that this video speaks to you guys. I hope you're able to find some meaning in it, and most importantly, I hope it challenges you to take a look at yourself. So what is self-awareness? A lot of us think we have it, and I'm here to tell you we do not. Self-awareness is not about just knowing what you like or what you don't like, or knowing your personality type, or knowing how you are based on your sign and all this other stuff. It's a little bit more to it than that. Self-awareness is about looking at the whole self, your entire self, even the things about yourself that make you uncomfortable. You have to look at the whole self. So in order to do that, you have to ask yourself some really hard questions. You got to be real with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. And for some of us, we are in the same cycles and patterns in our lives. The same thing. We have the same conversations. We talk to the same people. We blame ourselves for the same things. The same. It's like a repeated cycle that keeps happening. And oftentimes we don't realize that those patterns, those cycles occur because we aren't looking at ourselves. We blame everything else and everybody else for them. And we don't take a look at why sometimes those cycles are occurring. So I want you guys to start taking a look at yourselves. And start asking yourself some really deep and honest questions. So for example, what part of this pattern do I keep participating in? Get real with yourself, y'all. Get real. And when you can ask yourself some of those deep questions, you'll start to break some of the chains. You'll start to break some of those cycles that keep occurring. And when you ask yourself those questions, don't be hard on yourself. Don't ask yourself those questions blaming yourself for everything. Ask yourself those questions so you could be real and honest about what's going on. But get to the point of looking at yourself. That's the key. Be able to look at yourself. Because like I said, sometimes it's not always what other people are doing, and it's not always because there are things out in the world that are occurring and happening. That's not always the case. So ask yourself some tough questions. What is it like to be in a relationship with me? Or what is it that other people see in me that I don't see in myself? Or maybe that I ignore. Get real with yourself. A good question is, what do I judge in other people that I secretly judge within myself? Or that I secretly struggle with within myself? That's actually a really good question. So ask yourself the tough questions. And also pay attention to the things that you defend. Pay attention to those things, because oftentimes the things that you defend the most are the things that you need to look at and ask yourself, why does it bother me so much? Again, it's not always about other people. You ever hear people when they're having conversations, or even you might do this. I know I've done this myself, and to some degree, yes, I still do it. I'll be like, girl, that's just who I am. You hear people say that all the time. That's just who I am. That's just how I am. Pay attention to when you say that, and pay attention to what when other people say that. Because that's not being self-aware. That's self-protecting. And when you self-protect, that says that you aren't open to changing whatever that thing is that you're protecting. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to the things that cause you to have certain reactions. Sometimes when we react to certain events or to certain people, that's a message. That's a message. Think of it as a flashlight being pointed in your face. Why are you so bothered? Why are you so triggered? What about that gets you so upset? That's not always about the other person. Even if the other person is, doing whatever it is they're doing, it's not always about the other person. Start to look inward and pay attention to why you react the way that you do. Remember, your reactions and your responses sometimes are messengers. They're alerts, letting you know that something needs to change. So be able to look at yourself. And when you can look at yourself, you break some of those patterns and cycles. You break the curse. Some of you overthink a lot. Well, if you really pay attention to yourself, you would perhaps come to understand why you overthink so much. You have to do the hard stuff. And facing the hard stuff leads to real, long-lasting change. You can't heal what you won't face. And oftentimes the things that need to be healed, or most times the things that need to be healed, they start within us. They start within us. So start to ask yourself the hard questions. Start to do the work. So after you watch this video, Go somewhere and journal. Go take a long walk in the park. Do some deep self-reflection. Go get you some wine and journal some stuff about yourself. Think about things that have happened recently and some of the spaces you're in with some of the people that you interact with. Do the work. Just remember, you cannot heal what you won't face. Okay, so I hope this video speaks to someone. I hope it resonates with someone. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And if you like this video, give it the thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to my page. And when you click off of this video, go somewhere and do the work. I will see y'all soon. Bye.